We have long sleeves on, but I have shorts on because it's so pretty this afternoon.
So beautiful. And we're in our orange.
We are. We're
because it's March Madness time.
Yeah.
So something you may not know is we are huge basketball fans. I mean, you're a bigger fan than I am, but I have become a pretty darn committed basketball fan over the last 26 years. And
I've rubbed off on you.
I know. So March Madness is a big deal. So this Sunday is the selection show.
Yeah, that's right.
For the tournament. And something that we have done for, I don't know, how long we know each other, 26, 27 years? So we always fill out tournament brackets. So we're going to invite you to do it, and I'm curious to see if anybody can beat you, because you're pretty good.
Sometimes.
You're pretty good.
Yeah, some years.
So we're going to have brackets at the church available if you want to print a bracket off and mail it in or whatever. And we're going to put them up and down the hallways. And we're going to see who at Gray United Methodist Church knows basketball the best, or who just gets the luckiest and picks the most winners for the team. No money changing hands, nothing, just bragging rights.
Yeah.
Bragging rights. So anyway, so be looking for that Sunday and Monday, but you have to have those turned into the office or emailed to me by Thursday at probably like 10 in the morning, because the games start fairly soon afterwards. Yeah. So chances are, if you stop by the church at the end of the week next week, there's going to be basketball on somebody's computer, mine or yours.
Could be.
Anyway, I've got a lot of stuff kind of coming up that we want to talk to you about. And one of those is a new ministry that we are going to be partnering with, an organization called Families Free. And you can Google them. They're local. They're from Johnson City, but they serve our entire region. I have fallen in love with this organization because of the way they love people. And they love people. They're a Christian organization, and not just Christian in name only, but really everything that they do really is based upon the fact that people are created in the image of God and they deserve to be loved. So I was aware of this organization before we came to Gray, but they have been instrumental in our family's life, because that is the organization that Anna has been a part of since her struggles with substance abuse, and they have walked with her through recovery. So she did her, it's called NMRT program. Anyway, near and dear to our hearts, but not only that, I really think that it fits. Our partnership with them fits into the vision plan that Gray casted in 2019, I think.
Yeah.
2019, 2020.
Before we came.
Yeah. So starting on March the 22nd, on Tuesday evenings, the church is going to be in use, and we are going to be hosting this program. This is for folks who are in recovery court and their support families and their children. And all we are doing is providing food a couple times a month, but weekly we are just being smiling faces. And if that is something that you would be interested in doing, and hosting and sitting and eating a meal with folks and just being in community with them, let me know. It's going to be a great thing for them. It really is a chance to transform lives and really get to embody the idea of reaching into our community and loving on people in hopes that they want to know more about Jesus.
Yep. And if you're on the church email list, check your email. We sent out an email that tells a little bit more about our partnership with the organization. And if you have further questions, see Brooke. Absolutely. I'd love to talk to you about it. There are several of us that are very passionate about it. And we are really excited to see this kick off the ground. So the first will be March 22nd. So there are lots of ways to help. You can be a host. You can provide dinner. You can cook dinner. You can pay for a dinner, all those different, there's just lots of ways. So if you are interested in helping, I would love to have a conversation with you and find where the best fit is for you. And we have lots of community ministries going on right now. Tell us about some of the other special things we've got going on. So this coming Thursday is the community meal. So we're always needing hands to help with that. And it's going to be a big meal. It's like chicken breasts and mac and cheese and green beans. And So we're always needing cookies and brownies. And
Miss Judy Miller made some banging fudge.
That was good. I tried some. I won't lie.
She gave us the scraps. It was okay for us to eat them. But so any and all of that kind of stuff, it's just a special way to say you're important to us here at Grace. So we've got that. The food pantry is rolling along. Our March emphasis is toilet paper and canned potatoes, canned meat. So not tuna and salmon. We've got plenty of that. So think Vienna sausages, potted meat, all those things that you like. Spam, that kind of stuff.
I don't like any of those.
And canned potatoes. Did I say canned potatoes already?
No.
Oh, canned potatoes. So those are kind of our, of course we'll take anything and everything that you want to donate, but those are kind of our emphases for the month. Yeah, so Sunday night children's programs rolling along, handbells, I mean all that stuff. So
the clothes closet.
Yeah, our Lenten offering is clothes for the Gray Elementary Clothes Closet, and we're doing a great job as a church supporting that and getting that ready to open. But don't forget, we are needing new underwear, new socks, new shorts, new pants, those kind of things to get that up started. So,
and what ages are we looking at?
We're looking at our littles. We're looking at pre-K through like 2nd or 3rd grade. So your smaller sizes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, those kind of sizes. And if you don't know what to get and you just want to donate some money, you can donate money and me or somebody else will be happy to shop for you. So don't let that be a stumbling block.
Yeah.
So it is also time to start building our mission kits for our annual conference, hands-on mission kit offering for Liberia. And those forms are out in the narthex. So pick those up. So just quite a few things going on.
So if you all are like me, it's hard to keep all that stuff straight, all those details that we just covered. I've got good news for you. The newsletter's getting ready to come out.
Yes.
And it'll have all that in there. And so you need to check that out. And
it is full this month. I mean, absolutely full. In fact, there's so much in it, I still haven't finished all the stuff that needs to be in it. So it may be tomorrow morning.
We'll get there.
We'll get it. But yeah, so lots of, and check out the webpage. That stuff's on there, on the calendar of events, all that kind of stuff. And we're coming up into Holy Week, and so lots of things to be aware of.
We got a little while.
Yeah.
But
oh, I thought of something else. We have Easter eggs that need to be stuffed with candy. So if that's something you want to do, you can take them home, put some candy in them, and bring them back.
One for the egg, one for me, one for the egg, one.
Sure, if that's the way you want to do it. I wouldn't advise it. But what else?
Probably not a good idea.
What else is going on?
I'll just remind everybody that we've got worship on Sunday and praying that we have this kind of weather instead of maybe what they're calling for. So we'll just watch the forecast. But they're calling for a little bit of snow this weekend. But, I'm pretty optimistic that it's going to be okay. The other thing to keep in mind is that the time changes.
Ooh.
The time changes.
Look, we spring forward.
So spring forward.
So if you set your alarm via your cell phone, you're fine.
You're good.
It just changes automatically. If you don't, then you might want to prepare for that before you go to bed Saturday. So.
Otherwise, you're going to be really upset when you show up for worship and we're just about done.
So another thing is if you have not filled out your servant survey, please do so. Please do so. Been working on that all week. I'm excited about what folks are feeling that God is calling them to, but we need yours. Please don't think that your contribution is not important. Even if there's only one or two things, that's one or two things that God is calling you to do, and ways that you can serve God, church, and community. And I promise you, there is something on that list that you can do. I promise.
And we want everybody to do it. And we've had some surveys come in that just have one or two things checked. And we've got surveys that come in that almost everything's checked. And that's okay. So either way.
Yeah, it's just, it's so important. And even if all you do is write your name on it and turn it in, that is important.
Yeah.
And so there are a lot of you out there, you know who you are, you know who I'm talking to. But we will be tracking you down.
We know where you live.
We know where you are. At least we know where you sit in the sanctuary.
That's right.
And we don't know where you live. But we do have GPS and Google Maps. And, but please do that. It is vitally important. And God calls us all to be in service. So I feel like I'm nagging.
Yeah. It's kind of your job. She's the professional nagger.
I'm good at it.
Well,
So,
folks, we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. God willing, and the creek don't rise or we don't get a foot of snow. We look forward to seeing you in person if you can. Our COVID numbers are looking great.
gosh,
so,
they look so good.
if you've been waiting for that, this is the time.
Woohoo!
Come on and worship with us in person. Of course, we'll have the online options as well. And if you can't make it in person, please plan to join us online. Invite your friends and family. It's really easy. If you're coming in person, say, I'll meet you outside. If you're inviting them to do it online, just make sure they know how to log in. But we would love to have visitors join us Sunday. 10:30 for worship. 9 o'clock Sunday school. Come a little bit early if you don't come to Sunday school, and we've got some food and
coffee, hot chocolate, tea, whatever.
A time there for us just to talk a little bit. So look forward to seeing y'all soon, and
Go Vols.
Yeah, go Vols. I was going to say God bless. She said go Vols. Let's just make a note of that. So, all right.